Good afternoon, America, the rest of the world. Xander J. Hobson here, stand-up comedian, entertainer, director, and producer of boxing documentaries and internet troll to those who need internet trolling. This is another episode of The Devil's Advocate brought to you by the Brilliant Artist Movement. We're trying to grow the platform, so please subscribe, like this video, hate this video, share it. Leave a comment in the comments section, and it could be something nice or it could be something nasty. But believe me, if you say something nasty to me, yo, knock it the fuck off. I'm gonna rain hellfire down on your punk ass. I'm the troll's troll. So I'm out here in the tractor trailer with my son. We rolling north on 476. We got a load of asphalt. We heading up here to Eastern PA so we could deliver this asphalt. As you can see, we are in the left lane. And nowadays, you hardly see a tractor trailer unless it's chugging along slow in the right lane. And the reason why you see a lot of these tractor trailers chugging along slowly in the right lane is because the trucks have speed governors on them. And the reason why so many trucks have speed governors on them is for safety. You had a lot of these guys, these yahoos, these cowboys running up and down the road in these tractor trailers, and they was spinning out, getting in accidents. And the bad thing about spinning out on a tractor trailer is you might not just kill yourself, you might kill hundreds of people. And if you have hazardous material, you might also cause an environmental disaster. So this is the main reason why a lot of these tractor trailers have speed governors on them. You got the beast out here. We in beast mode. As you see, we out here passing everything. We work for, well, my son works, not me. My son works for an old outlaw trucking company. And these dudes right here, they don't put speed governors on their trucks. You see the UPS truck, we passing it by. We coming up here on this, who's these boys right here, son? What's these guys? Passing the JB Hunt truck. You know, all fleet companies, all these dudes got the governors on them. You know, these boys gonna be out here for a while. But we getting the job done. You see, look at that. You see the old cement mixer there. And again, if this doesn't do it for you, I get it. I totally get it. But again, as an old trucker, I used to run up and down the road in these tractor trailers, man. And part of being a trucker was running these trucks hard, man. Bearing down, rolling it hammer down, coming up on a crowd here. But as you can see, we're in the left lane. And you don't see, nowadays, you hardly ever see a truck in the left lane. And as you look down the road, everything you see, every truck you see, they're in the right lane because they slow. This truck right here, we got a convertible, baby. This baby can run. A lot of these trucks are also automatics. Years ago, the thought of a tractor trailer being automatic was unheard of. Driving tractor trailers was a manual thing. You shifted gears, you stepped on that clutch, you used that tachometer. All these things came with being a truck driver. But nowadays, a lot of the trucks are nothing more than glorified pickup trucks. And that's not to take a cheap shot at pickup trucks, because I love pickup trucks. But again, when they took the stick shift out of tractor trailers, and when they put the speed governors on tractor trailers, it just took something away from the trade. It's been several years since I've been in a tractor trailer, and I just couldn't see myself driving a tractor trailer that's an automatic, but worst of all, a tractor trailer that was governed at 65 miles an hour. The main reason why I have a problem with a tractor trailer that's governed at 65 miles per hour is because it interferes with your work. Now, if you get paid by the hour, then, you know, it's not a problem if you have a tractor trailer that's governed at 65 miles an hour. Because if you're sitting in traffic, if you're running slow, you're behind, you're on the clock. But in a lot of cases, you have truckers who get paid by the load. If you get paid by the load and your vehicle is governed at 65 miles per hour, you're in a world of trouble and your pockets are going to be hurt because the truck is slow. Now, for example, right, if you have a tractor trailer that's governed at 65 miles an hour, right, the average speed of that tractor trailer will probably be between 50 and 55 miles an hour. Now we're going to take the low end. So if the tractor trailer is governed, if the tractor trailer is only doing an average of 50 miles per hour, well, that means in a 10-hour period, you're going to cover 500 miles. Well, if you were going across the United States, going from east to west, in 5 days, that would only be 2,500 miles. But on the other hand, if you were driving a tractor trailer that wasn't governed and the max speed was 100 miles an hour, your average speed will be between 75 and 80 miles per hour. Using the round number, in a 10-hour period, that's 800 miles. And in a 5-day period, that's 4,000 miles. So if both of these trucks left the East Coast at the same time, heading to California, in a 5-day period, the tractor trailer that's going an average of 80 miles an hour would have hit the West Coast and had turned around and would have covered 1,000 miles going back, maybe 500 miles, because I believe it's 3,500 miles coast to coast. But my point being, the truck that wasn't governed would be heading back west or east and would already have covered 500 miles, where the truck that's governed would not have even reached the West Coast by then. So as a former truck driver, these are things that I think about as I ride along with my son as we roll down the road. My son is not too fond of being filmed, so I want to respect his wishes and not film him. But again, I'm proud of my son. What really made me do this video was I was listening to my main man, Grandmaster Troll, and he was talking about how guys like BGS Ignore and a lot of other guys were so fond of the fact that Kevin Samuels had reached 1 million subscribers. And Grandmaster Troll was basically saying, where is all of that pride for your own son? So with that said, it made me think about the fact that I am proud of my son. I'm also proud of my 2 stepsons. You know, all of these guys they're contributing to society in a manner that is positive and productive. Now I know, because I gave my stepsons a shout out, I know that makes me a simp, but as you all know, I am the king of the simps. So in being the king of the simps, I could be proud of my stepsons. So as I draw to a conclusion, I'm out here with my son, we're rolling down the road. We just got finished dumping off a load of asphalt, and now we're heading back to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. As I get ready to close out, I'm going to take a parting shot at my main man, the Village Arsonist. The Village Arsonist is another truck driver. I'm quite fond of this young man, and although he insists that he doesn't drive an automatic that's governed at 65 miles per hour, I'm going to beg to differ. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to assert that not only does the Village Arsonist drive a truck that's governed at 65 miles an hour, he probably drives an automatic, and that is more than likely why the Village Arsonist gets on these airwaves and behaves like an absolute parquet when he's talking about black women. So with that said, folks, I'm done with it. Bam!